where I'm gonna stay, there's a Vanlife van, but it looks like it's outside someone's house. So I have about 24 minutes, 20 miles to go to Grand Marais. And I'm gonna go to the airport first, and I'm gonna find food. I'm gonna check out the airport parking, and then I'm gonna get some food. And then I'm gonna park up somewhere in town just to sort my van out. And then after that, I'm gonna go check out the trailhead where I think I can park overnight. If not, I could probably just park on the road somewhere. So there is forest, national forest here. We're right on the water, Lake Superior, I think. I'll put on the screen the lake. Everything's Superior, hike, Superior, this, Superior, that. So I assume that's Lake Superior. I'm about 55 miles from the Canadian border. So yeah, this is great. There's a lot of restaurants. It's really, really pretty up here. Everything's kind of just on this one road. And there are a lot of restaurants and resorts. It doesn't really seem that busy, but it's just, this is beautiful. I love cold beaches, cold weather, ocean, cold coastlines. This is my kind of thing. Rugged, rocky, that is what I love. So okay, so here's the trailhead. Okay, Cascade Falls. Oh, you know, after I come back tomorrow, I was going to go mountain biking in Milwaukee, near Milwaukee. I think Saturday when I come back, when I fly back from Royale, I'm going to come back down here and do the Cascade Falls hike. Because I won't be hiking on Saturday, I'll just be driving. And I was going to mountain bike, but I've got a 5-hour drive to get to Milwaukee. And I think it's a shower day. So yeah, so I can go back to the Cascade hike. This is a little picnic area, day use. But yeah, I could park at that trailhead. If worst case scenario, if I can't park in town, I'll come 22 minutes back this way and park at that Cascade Falls. So let me just drop pin it so I can remember. Yeah, this is State Park down here. Cascade River State Park. I don't think there's any camping available. But yeah, Cascade River State Park. Eventually I'm going to start doing all the state parks in every state. That'll take me for the rest of my life. But these yellow flowers out here, you can't really see, but they're so pretty. And it's getting dark, like, pretty quickly here, even though we're at the top of the country. I'm literally, like, right near Canada. So, okay, so let me drop pin and figure out, like, where my plan B and C if I can't park in town. It feels absolutely beautiful out here, and look at this. Oh my God. Minnesota. What is wrong with you? These rocks are so like red, like brick red or rust red, I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty. Super, super pretty. So as luck would have it, I've got Wayside Rest, half mile on the right, no trucks. So I may just go into town and then turn around and park up for 20 minutes from town here at this rest area. Wayside Rest. That's what they call all these rest areas, like all along this road in Minnesota. So this right here, hell yeah, this is my home for the night. So let me go check it out and just make sure it doesn't say no overnight parking. This rest area is called Cutface Creek, which is not a very inviting name, but look at that. Holy crap, people. This is beautiful. Rest stop, 6-hour limit, no camping. Okay, great. So I can come here at 11 p.m. and park right here. That is perfect. I'm gonna get here at 11 p.m. So I'm gonna chill in town and then I'm gonna come drive back over here and park. And so they have a little roundabout, or a traffic circle as you Americans call it. Pet exercise area. Oh, this is gorgeous. Picnic. Bathrooms. I gotta dump out my toilet, which I think I'll do. No, I'll come back and do that. And then a 6-hour limit. So if I just park over here, just park right next to this thing. Oh my God, perfect. 6-hour limit. So I'm gonna get here at 11. I'm gonna get up at 5 and go back into town. Perfect. This whole video is just me talking about how impressed I am with Minnesota. So first of all, as you can see on this picture from a gas station that I was at, it is illegal to impersonate a service animal. Now this is a big, massive issue with the National Park Service. And this trip that I've been to 17 national parks in the last 7 weeks, and I can tell you that they have a huge problem with people bringing pets, just flat out bringing their pet on a trail, and people that are bringing fake service animals. Now, the only thing that a ranger will ask you is, what is the job, what is the service that this animal will perform? Now, if you're blind, then it's an extension of your body. The dog is basically your eyes. That's why it's called a seeing eye dog. If you have PTSD, then it's an extension of your body. It can be an extension of your ability to manage your emotional and physical being when triggered, right? So, which is more than just emotional support. It's actually an extension of your body. If there's other mobility issues, maybe you, mostly for the blind, but there's other reasons why there's a service dog. But if you cannot answer that question, they're not going to ask you what's your disability. They're not allowed to. They're not going to ask you to prove your disability. They're just going to ask you, what is the service that your service animal is to perform? You can pretty much tell when it's somebody's pet, obviously. But anyway, so I'm just going to say, all along the entire road, all the roads that I have been driving on, even the forest roads for the most part, have paved cycling trails. Like, that's great. There's so much flat cycling. It's really flat here. Flat cycling, which I guess you can only do like 2 months of the year because it snows the rest of the time. But that is really cool. Like, it just beautiful, like, trails that just go on and on for your cycling, walking, pushing a stroller, in a wheelchair, whatever you're doing that you need some kind of paved surface. They have designated bike trails all over. I am impressed with Minnesota. It's really pretty up here. I'm about 15 minutes from town, and there's a bunch of people that are standing out by the car. Whenever I see that, I assume that it's like some sort of wild animal. Now, let me tell you something. Oh, they're walking their dog. Okay, let me tell you. I've been to 17 national parks in 7 weeks. I have seen 1 elk, 1 moose, 0 bears. I have seen 2 marmots, a bunch of like little prairie dogs, and 1 snake. That is it. So I don't know, like the like dumbass Yellowstone, Facebook page where they basically say like, look at all these morons. I don't know how. I saw like 2 bison and a bunch of cows and horses and things. I saw a horse fucking when I was driving across Wyoming. I'm like, oh, this is all National Geographic shit out here. Like, I did not need to see that. Did not need to see a horse fucking another horse while I was driving. But I'll tell you, I have not seen a lot of nature on this trip, surprisingly. When it comes to bison, because Caprock Canyon is the Texas bison herd, they have over 300 bison, and you would just be like sitting eating lunch and there'll be 30 bison around you. Like, it's normal. So when I see people get all kind of like, woo, bison, I'm like, Texas is like, hold my beer. We have 300 of them sitting right there hanging out with us. Anyway, all right, I'm in Grand Marais. I'm gonna go find, I'm behind a tractor, of course. I'm gonna go find putt-putt golf. That's funny. I've not done that in ages. This is cute. This is really freaking cute. Absolutely. Can I go around this guy? Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm going around the tractor. I don't know if that's like, yeah, I can do that. I'm allowed to go around a farm vehicle. Anyway, this is really cute here. So I'm gonna go find the airport, check out the parking, and then go find food. It doesn't look like there's any like fast food places in this part. This is all resorts. So when I get I'm gonna get into regular town. I'll see all the little grid of the little streets on the map there. So, all right, I will see you soon. This is cute. This is really, really adorable. And there's lots of restaurants that are super busy. Oh, okay. There's a town ahead of me here. There is civilization, so I'm going to get food. I don't know what I want. I want Thai food. There has to be a really good Thai restaurant. Middle of nowhere, and usually in these like northern states and southern plains, you'll really get really, really good Thai food. Chinese food if I really want it, but I really want some Thai food. And I'll probably find a sushi place here too, which is questionable, although the fish is probably really good up here. You know what though? I could just park on the street too. It doesn't say no overnight parking. That's cute. Fish and seafood market. Maybe I'll park and walk around a bit. I'm not really dressed. I'm in my pajamas. This is freaking adorable, minus the construction. This reminds me very much of Morro Bay. Like, it's just real pretty, real well put together. Okay, there's a Dairy Queen. And there's a little downtown, Grand Marais. And this is where I'm gonna fly out of on the seaplane. Holy shit. Isle Royale, the least visited national park, but the most revisited by the percentage of those that visit. That's a lot of math. So basically, if you have 100 people a year, out of those 100, more of those people return as a percentage than any other national park. And this is the one where they're like, you will fall in love with this and you will never want to leave. So this is a downtown. I'm just going to, I could just park right there. I could park overnight. It does not say no overnight parking. Well, shit. If I can, oh no, no parking 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. November 15th to April 15th. Okay, so I can park overnight. No parking. What is it? No parking overnight. Oh, there's ice cream too. I don't want ice cream. Ice cream's gonna fuck up my belly. No parking overnight between November 15th. Okay, I've got to read that sign again. 90-minute parking. No parking overnight. That's the thing. Like, they go, oh, vanlifers are so, you know, just hippies in a van. There's so much math. I have to figure out time zones, people. Okay. Let me park and go in this souvenir shop here. Sorry for the all over the place. I'm just so excited I'm here. Oh my god, this took forever. There's restrooms there. Yeah, it looks like everything's kind of shutting down. It's already 7 p.m. So I'm just gonna go to the airport, and I think I will park up at that rest area. You know, it's just funny. They're like 6 hours, but they don't know like what 6 hours. You know, and there's plenty of street parking. I don't see any camper vans anywhere. I don't see a single frickin' camper van. There's a grocery store, there's gas stations, there's a supermarket right here, Johnson's Foods. This is adorable. I want cooked food though. I've seen a Dairy Queen, that's it. Ooh, oh, that's Indian food? Here's the airport, Cook County, Grand Marais. And I guess I just park anywhere here. All right. And there's the runway, which I'm not going to drive onto. Sorry, I had to pee. Okay. Okay, so the airport is behind me. The airplane, the seaplane, seats 4 people. Thankfully, my van will be perfectly safe here in this parking lot. I'm going to park with the back of my van up against the fence over there. And I am excited. I hope all of these clouds go away tomorrow morning. Yeah, so basically at 8:15, I have to meet the pilot at that little booth back there. And then at 9 a.m. the next morning, I guess I have to get there at 8 a.m. So the Wendigo cabin, there's only 2 cabins. The Wendigo cabin is right like half a mile from where I would land. I've never been on a seaplane before. I've been on a puddle jumper from Jersey to Guernsey that took 22 minutes. And we literally went up and came down. But I have never, sorry, this road is shit. I have never, ever been on a seaplane, so I'm super excited. Okay, I'm gonna go into town and get food. There's an Indian food truck, and I'm gonna eat my food, and I will see you in the morning when I'm back here. Oh, it's getting windy. Okay, so I got a salad for tomorrow to take with me, and I'm getting Indian food for dinner, so my food should be ready. And then I'm gonna go park up down the road at the parking lot at the boat dock. So I should be able to stay there. If not, I'll go to the rest area. But I just need to hang out for an hour or 2 and sort my van out, and then head to my park up. All right, this is where I've parked. There's another van. This is cute. Oh, it's cold. Whew, it's chilly. Morning from the beautiful rest area in Grand Marais.
It is a gorgeous day. I'm going on a freaking seaplane, dude. Oh, it's so exciting. There's a few people last night, no trucks or anything. And I slept like a rock, and I could sleep for another couple hours, actually. So I'm going to go to bed early tonight in my cabin. So this is beautiful. Clear day, and I'm excited. So it's about 6:30. I'm going to eat some breakfast and then drive about, I think it's 20 or 30 minutes to the airport from here. This is great. This is a really good rest area. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, breakfast, and then I gotta clean sort all this stuff up. All my stuff is piled over on the edge of like my garage area. This is my Japanese blanket that I've had for 23 years, and it's super warm and comfy. Even in the summer, it's a gravity blanket. It's weird. In the summer, it feels cool, and in the winter, it feels warm. I don't know what it's made of. It's ugly. It's not the prettiest design, but I've had it for 23 years, and it was part of my futon set, which has, over the last 23 years, completely disappeared until I just have one piece of it left, and this blanket. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah, my travel wall is coming along nicely. In the last 7 weeks, I've been to 17 national parks and filling in my sleepy clouds. I put a new one up here in Grand Marais, and this is great. Who knew 2.5 years ago that this wall would start filling up? It's funny looking back at the original iteration of my van, and then over here I've got more Beatles stuff. So I still need to finish the ceiling. I still got to kind of figure out what I'm going to do up here. I was going to leave it like this for more wiring, but I think I'll just, this is kind of the shell. So what I'm going to do is get like proper like panels and things, put more like wood trim and do a proper ceiling. This is just kind of the baseline of it. It's going to have more stuff on top of it, but okay. All right, let's get some breakfast. I'm going to give you a tour of where I stayed last night, because this was infinitely better than looking at my neighbor's balcony in the morning. So there's just 2 bathrooms. There's picnic areas, people eating breakfast. And this is what I woke up to. This is like literally the prettiest rest area that I have ever stayed at. And I've stayed at a lot of rest areas. This is absolutely gorgeous. Lake Superior, Canada somewhere. Don't know where. I think it's over there. But look at this. Free 99, people. This cost me nothing except all the money I poured into the van and all the gas I paid for. But look, there's like stairs. You can literally walk down to the water in the morning in Grand Marais, Minnesota. This is my kind of beach. I don't like sandy beaches. I don't like tropical. I don't like laying in the sun. This is the kind of beach that I like. The rugged, hard, rocky, cold weather. I mean, I would love this in the winter where it's just, you're freezing your ass off. But there it is. This is my area that I woke up at. I don't even want to leave, but I have to take a seaplane today. Woo! I'm so glad it's like nice weather. Yesterday was raining and cloudy, but this is gorgeous. Seriously, the planets have aligned on this trip. All right, so I'm going to get going to the airport now. It looks like there's 2 other people. They're going to go camping, so they've got their camping gear. I've got my laptop backpack with 1 change of clothes, my light jacket, my hiking backpack, and a little bag of food, because I'm bougie, because I'm staying in a cabin. I'm not going to do what they're doing. Okay, let's go in and check in.
It's a different color, but it's the same plane.
No, I wanted the red one.
It's green.
I want the yellow one with all the people in front of it.
Oh.
All right, I was just chatting with my other passengers, and they're going to be camping for a whole week and doing the hike of the whole island, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to get my bags, and then, we just wait. So they're over there. They sound like they're from here, but they were telling me some other hikes to do and places they've gone. So really cool. Everyone's kind of outdoorsy up here. We're the only people, and it's perfect weather. Oh my God. Okay, so I think we take off from this runway and we land. I don't know how the plane takes off the other direction. I don't think there's an airport on Royale. I think you can only land at the on the water. But it's so funny, the wheel on the front of the plane looks like a shopping cart wheel. So, all right, let me get my food and let's go. Okay, there's my plane. is so cool. This is terrifying. Okay, but this flies like 8 times a day, but I don't know about this. I got 2 other passengers and 2 bags, my bags. This is actually really fun. Okay, so let's see what they're doing. Hang on, they're over there. Let me see what I have to do. Are they going in? Oh, they're coming out, okay. So there's passengers, I think they're landing. They're coming back. I was like, I don't know where oh, there they are. There we go. I thought that was my fellow passengers. So they're filling up the fuel right now, and then those 2 passengers just got off the plane. So that's reassuring. And you got like the single gas pump thing going. It's so funny. The guy with the gas pump, he was really nice. He was like, yeah, the yellow plane that we have won a bunch of awards and stuff like that. So, all right. At least we're buoyant. That's a good thing. Okay, there's my fellow passengers, and my bags are on the other side. I assume it's waterproof in there. Airtight or whatever. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. I'm bougie. I'm going to a cabin. And I do van life, so I don't have one bag that fits all.
The rest of the items, pull on the red tab, of course.
Okay.
If we do need to use these in a crew emergency, it's important that we get out of the aircraft first. And then we can learn how to operate your life jacket.
No.
Nope, just tighten up those straps on the sides.
Use the door.
Put your head up top.
Oh, I'm in the
and
front?
to the far side.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow. This is like the Children's Museum. Okay.
Okay, now a quick safety briefing on the aircraft. No smoking, of course. Fire extinguisher is located on the floor down here in the center row. There's 3 exits on board, right-hand side, center row. Our co-pilot door up front on the right, and here on the left where we climbed in. If we do need to exit the aircraft in an emergency, just rotate your door handle to the upwards position, push outwards on the door. They all work the same. Seatbelts on for the whole flight, including while we're on the water. The life jackets we've talked about, and your seat backs in front of you are the safety briefing cards and air sickness bags. There are headsets for everyone. I encourage you guys to wear them. They'll reduce noise. And you can chat amongst yourselves. I'll be available for chat once we're in cruise flight. So until then, I'll be isolated. Do you guys have any questions about the safety briefing before we get going?
No questions.
No.
Okay, sounds good.
many bugs. There's so many bugs. They were like the welcome party.
Yep.
That was awesome.
A little buggy.
That was really cool. That was the most fun flight I've taken.
There's also a television screen located at the visitor center, both here and at Rock Harbor. Check that before you come down to the dock.
All right, I'm on Isle Royale. This is my 42nd national park. There's so many bugs. I'm carrying all my crap. Okay, I'm gonna go to the lodge that's here in Wendigo and get my pillow and blanket stuff, and then head to my cabin hopefully. And I think I'm an hour ahead now. So a little bit of a hike in flip-flops to go down this way. This is great. I think I have everything. My whole life was in the one leg of that plane. So thankfully nothing got wet. This is great. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm here. I cannot believe I got a cabin and a freaking seaplane. That's better than 3 hours on a boat with 90 people. That would not be fun. Half people throwing up like on Channel Islands. Okay, and then the other group, seaplane dock, okay. The other couple, I think they're father-daughter. They are spending a week here and they're doing 41 miles and they're gonna fly out at the other Rock Harbor location. Okay, the weather is beautiful. It feels so good. I don't have any bugs on me right now. Oh my God. Okay, oh, I go to my cabin and I got my computer, so I'm gonna have an early night tonight. Relax, listen to the weather and nature and animals and all of that stuff. Okay, probably could have packed better. I do van life, so I don't really have a bag that fits everything. I have lots of little bags, but there is a road down here. And so yeah, about half mile, quick short walk, and I should get to the, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my God, you have no idea. That was the best flight. And having the headphones on, it feels like wearing a motorcycle helmet. So it actually doesn't feel as scary because you kind of drown out the noise and you just kind of, I think I was meditating. That was the first. What the hell? Okay. Ah, that's the sign. Unfortunately, Prudence can't be here, but she's here in spirit and hopefully locked. Oh my God, this is, I cannot believe it. Like, I'm the worst travel researcher because I'm like, oh, it's so easy to get here. It really isn't easy to get here. I was just pure luck. Okay, let me show you. All right, so that's the boat dock. People can bring their own boats. And there it is, the Wendigo sign. I need someone to take my picture. Good morning from Isle Royale, and it just started raining. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave today. I'm supposed to leave the island. I don't have anywhere to stay tonight if I'm stuck. And I stayed in a cabin, so I don't have a tent. So I may have to just sleep on the porch over here of the shop. I don't know. So we're gonna figure it out. I don't know, the clouds may move. I've got an hour before I have to be on the plane. And it looks like it's clear where I'm headed. So I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. So yeah, so I just freshened up in the bathroom, put my face on, brushed my teeth, and I'm just walking right now over with all my stuff over to the visitor center to go check the television. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, as long as there's not lightning, I think it's okay. Planes fly in rain all the time. So, and I flew through horrible storms on Spirit last week, and it was like being in a washing machine, and we're fine. Although this is like a 4-person Cessna, so yeah, so I'm gonna go over, and hopefully I'm not gonna be stuck, because I'm kind of screwed. I have to sleep under something. I can't sleep outside because the mosquitoes will obliterate me. So I have to figure out another way to get back to the mainland. That's a shame. It was such a beautiful day yesterday, but you never know. The weather changes in these parts of the country. There's boats, you could charter a boat. But I mean, I paid $340 round trip. It is technically the airline company's responsibility to get their passengers on a round trip. So they got to figure it out. So either I'm delayed. I don't think they would leave me stranded. I'm probably just going to be delayed. So we'll see. Okay, it says it's on schedule. Marais current status. Okay. All right. So it looks like I should be able to leave as of 3:40 yesterday. So I don't know. It hasn't been updated since this morning. So, okay. I guess I'll just wait until the rain stops. Okay, so it's clearing up a little bit. I see the sun coming out. So the ranger said that they do fly in rain. It's just in fog that they don't fly if it's foggy where they're coming from. So I've got an hour before I leave. So hopefully, and my hair is all finally washed. I'm getting obliterated by mosquitoes though while I sit here. And I got a new t-shirt. Wendigo, Moose and Wolves, which I didn't see either of. So it's clearing up. It just rained for a little bit. And so far, they haven't had any cancellations or notification from the Seaplane company. They open in a few minutes here. They're on Michigan time, so they open at 8 o'clock here. It's 7 o'clock my time in Minnesota. So she said if I hear the plane, then I know the plane's here. The television has not been updated since 3 o'clock on the 27th, and it is now the 29th. So, and that's from the Royale. They update that page and it gets pulled in. Yay, they've updated. So the ranger called them and they updated. So we're on schedule. So we're leaving at 7:50 a.m. Eastern. Next update, 9:50 a.m. Eastern. So it sounds like between 7:50 and 9:50 I should be leaving. So fingers crossed. So I don't want to end up like this guy. It's like, I've been on the island my whole life and beyond. Okay, and then if you get stuck, you can just light a campfire. It's like stuck for days. It's all right. I mean, I've got time. I got my pile of crap and I'm waiting for the seaplane. So it's cleared up. It's not raining. We should be fine as long as it's not foggy. That's what they said. There's some little ducks over there. A little family of ducks are like blah, blah, blah. And then this is the, when you get off the boat, this is where you get off the boat. And then, yeah. It's beautiful, even when it's cloudy and rainy. I lucked out yesterday. I swear, every time I've gone to National Park, except for Kings Canyon, it's been blue skies and sunny. So, all right, so I'm going to chill for a bit and hopefully try to get some internet. They need to make like a Starlink mini that you can just like hang on your backpack or just set up on a picnic table and have it run off like USB. Come on, Elon Musk, you can figure it out. Anyway, that would be great because then you can just have like a mini version of Starlink. You just need a little bit of satellite. So I don't think you need that big ass dish. The kids were like looking for this beaver. We saw the beaver like go in the water. He went under the dock. I'm getting bitten. He went under the dock and he's like building his little dam under there. These are the same kids that we screaming last night. So I was just like they were sitting right here last night. They were just so loud. And the thing is, everything carries really far here because there's nothing. A bunch of Boy Scouts, I think. I don't know. Michigan kids. Okay, I hear the plane. I'm being liberated from the island. Got one other hiker with me. He didn't seem too chatty. So I was like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, whatever. So, okay. Seaplane dock. There's my plane. This is like the most bougie national park trip I've been on so far because I'm like private jet, cabin. I usually rough it a little more than this, but you know.
People like to say, oh gosh, it's just a small airplane. We're going to be so crowded. I'm like, I'm sleeping on the ground for a week.
I know.
About this. Interesting. Forward for the flight, not locked, very easy to pull back. Push open to open. Fire extinguisher in between the front two seats. Don't smoke or vape in the airplane. Kind of weird that we have to say that now. Don't inflate your life jacket in the airplane. You see how to inflate with that red tab. Not in the airplane. If there was an issue, get out, get away, pull to inflate. Safety information cards, sick bags in the pockets around you. I have headsets if you want to wear them. If not, I don't really care. Any questions for me?
No.
I can't do it in one breath yet. So who wants to be in the front seat? Who does not want to be in the front seat?
I was in the front seat last time. If you want to be in the front. I can go in the front.
I literally don't care.
Okay.
Whoever is not in the front seat, get in this middle row. You can use my arm for support if you need it.
You're good.
Here you go.
I'm done with my first seaplane flight. That was awesome. It's so meditating. You're just like literally like when you have the headphones on, you can't really hear anything. It just sounds like ambient noise and you're just like, oh, my own private jet. The fuel truck has arrived, and so yeah, she's been flying for 10 years, and that was great. So really cool. Also supportive of the female flyers. That was awesome. All right, so I'm at the airport. There's more people waiting, and I'm gonna go to my van. So yeah, oh my god, that was amazing. That was so fun. Okay, there's Prudence. I miss her. Here's my girl. Hopefully the fridge stayed on. It's like all the land issues are coming back. Like, oh no, like the fridge. Did I empty my toilet? Did I unplug everything? When I'm on the island, I don't care about anything. I just care about being with nature. So there's Prue.